What's good, y'all, and welcome to my review for Halloween Kills. Finally, ladies and gentlemen, it is a long time coming for this film. As you guys remember, may have known, I should say, this was supposed to come out last year. But the pandemic, you guys may know that I even made my top 10 most anticipated movies list of 2020. Most said list didn't even cutting out. Yeah. Right when I start getting used to the top 10 thing, top 10 most anticipated movies, top 10 movies, bam, the pandemic happens, it throws my videos all out of whack. Throws my top list all out of whack, man. But anyway, I watched it. I actually did not go to the theater. I actually ended up pirating it. I'm telling y'all right now, I pirated this because one, I don't have Peacock, at least not the premier tier subscription thing. And two, my local theater, minor theater, wasn't screening the movie. Screening the movie. They said was screening Lamb, which is the new A24 horror film. Which I mean, it's A24. I'm sure it's good, but that was kind of a little salty. I'm like, it's Halloween though. Like, come on. I mean, they might end up screening it later. Which hey, if they end up screening it like in another week, sometime in like a couple weeks or whatever, fair enough. Then I'll watch it. I'll buy a ticket for it. I'll buy a ticket. I'll rewatch it. But I'm like, I'm not waiting for the Blu-ray for this shit. I'ma just pirate this shit. I'm not waiting. Like, I'm waiting for the Blu-ray. This is Halloween. It's October. I ain't waiting on this shit. So that's what I do, man. But anyway, guys, this movie was fucking awesome. I fucking loved Halloween Kills, man. And honestly, man, I think I might like this more than Halloween 2018. I would have to rewatch Halloween 2018 before I can give you guys a definitive answer, yes or no, but at least at this current moment, as I am sitting here in front of my laptop recording this video for y'all, I think I like Halloween Kills a little bit more than 2018 Halloween. But like I said, I would have to rewatch them in order to know for certain that is the case. But for the time being, I'm gonna say that I like Halloween Kills more than Halloween 2018. Halloween 1 still stands as my favorite Halloween film, but this one I think I like more than Halloween 2018. But anyway, man, let's just jump right in, man. So the movie is directed by David Gordon Green and stars Jamie Lee Curtis, Kyle Richards, Andy Machika, I don't know how you say her name, Anthony Michael Hall, and we won the plot of Halloween Kills, of course, taking place right after the events of Halloween 2018. Michael Myers is back on the streets and he's ready to kill some fuckers. And that's all you need to know, man. But yeah, man. So, first thing I gotta praise the movie, the opening. I fucking adored the opening. I won't go into specific what's in the opening because of spoilers, but if you are like me, a hardcore Halloween fan, you will have a massive smile on your face watching the opening of this film. That's all I'll say. But yeah, man, also, speaking of Halloween hardcore fans, if you guys follow me on Twitter, you guys would know that I finally watched yesterday Halloween 3 through 5. I finally watched the last 3 of the original timeline of Halloween films, and now I've seen all of the original Halloween films. Finally, I finally finished them all. Season of the Witch was awesome, and 4 and 5 I ended up liking it way more than I thought it was because it's the Thorn trilogy and shit. But 4 I fucking adore, man. Like, that's legit. That's probably, I think I posted my rank on my Letterboxd, and I think that ended up being my top 5 favorite Halloween films, at least from the original ones. 5 was also fantastic as well. Low-key, probably the best shot Halloween film ever. Low-key. I think that one might have the best cinematography, if you ask me. But anyway, so yeah, I finally watched that one, and Season of the Witch ended up being really, really good, man. I loved Season of the Witch, although I will say the ending was a bit abrupt. But yeah, man, so I finally have that one. So I finally have all the original Halloween season. Now the only one I haven't seen yet is just Rob Zombie 2. That's the only Halloween film that I still get to see, and I don't know when I'll finally get around to watching it. One day I'll get around to watching that one so I can finally say I have seen all of the Halloween films. But that's another time for another day, man. But yeah, man, the opening was fantastic. The cast, of course, is great. Jamie Lee Curtis is once again amazing as the witch, although I will say she's not in the movies probably as much as you probably think she is. Most of the time she's mostly in a hospital bed for a decent chunk of the movie. But whenever she's on screen, man, she's fantastic. The rest of the cast did a great job. Judy Green, she's Judy Green, I think I say her last name. She's great. Andy Machika, she's also great. And the rest of the cast was fantastic. Well, there were actually a couple surprises of returning characters in here that I was shocked to see. I won't spoil who, just in case, because I don't think the trailer showed off any of them. But so I want to leave, so I want to keep it spoiler free, guys. Although I am probably gonna do spoiler discussion at the end of this video because there's some good shit here that I want to talk about. But the cast was great. The kills, mwah, fantastic. There's even a couple creative ones as well. A couple extra creative kills. I'm like, huh, can't say I've seen that one before. The kills are fantastic, man. A nice amount of gore. The effects looked absolutely amazing, man. And the kills were amazing, man. You will be very satisfied by the kills in this film. The music. Oh, yes, the music. John Carpenter's score. Mwah! Masterpiece, of course. It's John Carpenter. Of course, it fucking slaps, ladies and gentlemen. But the score, legendary. I'll probably have some of the tracks playing in the background of this video, man. Fantastic score, also. But because it's Halloween, I decided, you know, we're talking about Halloween. Let me put some Dead by Daylight gameplay up here, Michael Myers. So, yeah, man, I decided to, yeah, that's why you guys see Dead by Daylight gameplay, is because it's Halloween. I thought, fucking, why not? Of course, this isn't my gameplay because I own the game, so I'll leave a link down in the description below if you guys want to see where the footage I got came from, so you guys know which video I stole it from. But yeah, I thought I'd put some Dead by Daylight Halloween gameplay up here, so just because it fit the mood, man. But anyway, so the kills were amazing. The music is superb as well. Another thing I really liked, and I liked what they kind of did by taking something from one of the later Halloween films and kind of bringing it back into this one, is because if you guys remember, in Halloween 4, they kind of messed around with the whole militia thing with Haddonfield finally fighting back as a group against Michael Myers, but they really didn't end up doing much of it. It was just kind of a bunch of rednecks with guns, and, you know, when we got to the ending when they all were gunning him down, at the end of Halloween 4, Halloween Kills actually kind of takes that concept and kind of does a lot more with it, kind of runs with it, because Haddonfield does rise up and form its own militia, but they serve as like a major part of the story, and they're almost always present, rather than only being like a handful of scenes. They're almost always present as soon as they get introduced at the beginning, which I liked. I liked that we actually saw Haddonfield actually rise up collectively for more than like a couple scenes in the ending. That was pretty cool. And also, the ending, once again, fantastic. I was like throughout the whole film, like while I was watching most of the movie, for most of it, I'm like, this is awesome. I fucking love it. But I think I'd still say Halloween 2018 is better. But then I saw the ending, and I'm like, you know, I think Kills might actually be better. I swear to God, man, it's these fucking endings, man. This ending and the ending from Halloween 2018, man, some of the best endings in horror, if you ask me. Like, both of them kind of like really just elevate the movie so much for me, man. Those endings for these last two Halloween films have been absolutely fucking amazing, man. But yeah, man. So yeah, I also love Michael's design in this film. I think this is probably my favorite Michael Myers design since Rob Zombie's remake in 2007. I love the look of the Rob Zombie mask in 2007 anyway, where it started to like break apart and everything, that you could definitely see it was very worn down, being under the house for so long. I thought that looked really fucking cool, and I thought the burn marks with Halloween Kills after getting burned alive here in the last one, I thought was also really fucking cool as well, man. So that was also really cool, man. I love Michael's design here. This was probably my favorite. I think if I was to have to rank the Halloween designs, my top three would probably be Halloween 1, Halloween Kills, and then probably Rob Zombie's Halloween. I think, although I might switch, I think I might switch the Rob Zombie. I don't know if I like. It's definitely a toss up between Rob Zombie's Halloween and Halloween Kills. I think I might like Halloween Kills design a little bit more, but also Rob Zombie's Halloween design I thought was also amazing in its own right, man. But yeah, man, love the design of Michael in this film as well. That's fucking, he looks fucking amazing, man. Yeah, I think that's all I got in terms of my positives. Like, you know, well, that's all I can really say without getting into spoilers. I know I want to keep this video spoiler free, and of course do my spoiler discussion at the end of the video. But yeah, man, that's all I got to say for positive so far. Now, as far as negatives, I would say the only problem I only got, one, you see Michael's eyes at the beginning, like a little bit around the beginning of the movie, which, you know, for me personally, I'm definitely of the mindset that you should never be able to see Michael's eyes ever. Like that's one of the few problems I have with H2O, is that you see Michael's eyes throughout the entire movie, man. Kind of ruins the look. But then again, at the same time, in this one, Michael has a flashlight right in front of his face, so it's kind of hard to keep his eyes in shadow. But So you had that one, and which that was kind of more of a minor nitpick on my part, but like Halloween 2018, there's a dumb subplot that kind of bogs down the movie, kind of takes it down a peg, and keeps it from topping the original Halloween. Now this one is nowhere near as dumb or as infected as the high school shit from 2018, which that one lasted throughout the entire movie. This one's really only around the middle of the movie, and the whole thing with this one is that after Michael escapes from the burning house as well, with the fight scene when Michael's going up against the firefighters, man, fucking awesome. The kills, man, it looks absolutely fucking amazing. But anyway, as I say, after he gets out there and people catch wind of it, the militias form and everything, they're all kind of like meeting up at the hospital. There's this people sort of think that Michael is unmasked and he's this one guy who's in like, I think he's in like the outfit of like the mental institution that Michael was out at in Halloween 2018, I think. And people think he is Michael, and so this whole section of the movie is basically everyone just chasing after him to kill him because they're all like, "Evil will die tonight. Evil will die tonight." The problem is, this dude looks absolutely nothing like Michael Myers. Like, I'm not like this man has neither the body shape, the body type, or the height of Michael. Like Michael, I would have to assume is like what in most films he's like what 6'5". I would say at least 6-ish. This dude's barely taller than Laurie's daughter, and he's way fatter too. And I'm like, this dude's it's not even really the same body type or height. How are y'all just how is the mob thinking this is Michael? He looks nothing like him. I know y'all are old now, but your memory can't be that shit. So luckily it doesn't. Luckily it like I said, it doesn't. Luckily it doesn't overstay its welcome too much. It ends pretty quickly, and yeah, man. But that was like my one problem I had with the movie. Outside, that little nitpick of seeing Michael's eyes at the start of it, was just that whole subplot. I thought it was completely pointless and really served no purpose at all, and it just kind of makes the characters look dumb. It's like, bro, like if you're gonna do this, at least have them be at least the same body type or height. At least, this dude barely looks like he's even 6 feet. But anyway, man, with all those little minor complaints aside, man, this movie is fucking amazing, man. And I definitely highly recommend you guys check this out if you are like me and a hardcore Halloween fan, man. You will definitely enjoy this film, man. Especially if you're like me and you loved Halloween 2018, man. But yeah, man, I'm gonna give you guys my final verdict, and then we're gonna jump into the spoiler discussion because there's a couple shit that I actually want to talk about, man. There's some cool shit here. But anyway, guys, overall, I'm gonna give Halloween Kills a 10 out of fucking 10, ladies and gentlemen. So now, as I mentioned earlier, guys, we're gonna jump right into spoiler discussion. So if you guys do not want to know spoilers or anything, leave now. Leave now, and don't get a spoiler. Come back, after you watch the movie. Come back, and we can talk. But anyway, let's jump right into spoilers, guys. So let's talk about the opening first off. The opening I love for two. There's two things I love about the opening. One, I love the fact that they actually that they did like the openings again, the classic openings from the first two Halloween films, with like the close up on the jack-o'-lantern. Only this time they're like on fucking fire because Michael is burning alive, man. I thought that was a nice little touch there. But of course, the highlight of the opening, like many of you, was seeing Donald Pleasence one last time, man. They brought him back via CGI with voiced and all, man. I don't know what fucking mystic shit they had to do in order to get him to bring back his voice. I don't know if they reused audio clips from the first 6 Halloween films. I don't know if they used audio clips from deleted scenes. I don't know what they did to get the man's audio back, but you see Donald Pleasence, and the CGI looks amazing too. There is a time where they kind of close zoom in on Donald Pleasence's face, and you can kind of tell it's CGI. But like when you see the first shot of him, when it's more far away, the CGI looks really fucking good, especially for a movie like this. I assume didn't have much budget to it, so the CGI looks really fucking good. And even the the de-aging CGI, or I don't know if this other guy was also completely made with CG. One of the cops from the first Halloween film, they de-aged him, or they maybe just recreated him with CGI. Once again, it looked amazing, or maybe the actor just doesn't age, maybe. But that was pretty cool, man. I liked seeing Donald Pleasence one time. That just brought a huge smile off his, because I'm sure I'm not the only one that's like, even though the last few Halloween films have been great, minus Resurrection, Halloween definitely does not feel the same without Donald Pleasance, and as Dr. Loomis. So it was nice to see Donald Pleasance one last time, and I had a massive when he showed up, man. I heard his voice, I had the biggest smile on my face, man. That shit was so fucking cool, and it also seemed like the movie also kind of like re retells Halloween 2 in a sense because the whole opening is with this other cop where he meets up with Michael Myers. I'm assuming this is after the events of Halloween 1 when Michael kind of like vanishes and they eventually Donald Pleasant the cops eventually found Michael, and that's when they took him to the mental institution. Is he's fighting with the cop. He's like the cop. Like Michael has his like partner, held hostage, and he ends up shooting his partner. And eventually, Michael ends up leaving him go, and he gets away. And then all the cops kind of surround him along with Donald Pleasance, and like they start to beat him down a little bit. And Donald Pleasance is about to shoot him, but then the cop like puts his arm up there and makes him miss and not shoot Michael. So it seems like they were almost kind of like retelling Halloween 2 and kind of like explain what happened to him after Halloween 1 and how he went to the asylum, which I actually did enjoy that. I actually kind of seeing this like alternate retelling of Halloween 2. I thought that was pretty cool, man. Another thing I loved how they brought back a lot of the original characters from the original Halloween back here. Like we see Tommy come back, although by a different actor. I checked. I was wondering when I watched it, like, yo, is this the same kid actually playing Tommy Doyle? Back in the first one, I checked, it's not the same kid. They also brought back Lindsay, which that one was pretty cool. That was actually the original actress. So that was pretty cool. And they also brought back the nurse from Halloween 1 as well. It was cool to see Michael, see all of these all of these old original characters from the first film kind of come back in here, man. It was cool. And when I said, like, I'm no lie though, seeing all these old characters from the first film kind of brought back for this one, it just made me wish Jamie could have also been a part of this too, because after watching Halloween 4 and 5, Jamie quickly became one of my favorite Halloween characters. I love Jamie. I think she's probably one of my favorite Halloween characters. And I just wish that she could have been brought here too. Obviously, it wouldn't have worked because the Thorn trilogy isn't canon in this universe, but that would have been cool, man. And actually, fun fact, if you guys actually did not know, the actress that plays Jamie in Halloween's 4 and 5, and I believe 6 as well, actually plays one of Laurie's friends in the Rob Zombie Halloween remake. That was a weird thing that I know. So I'm like, wait, what? They actually brought her back for that? Bro, that's some Inception type shit. That's like meta as hell. But that was pretty cool, man. So I really did enjoy that, man. And also the kill for the guy that they thought was Michael, the kill for that one was amazing. And also, I love the kill from when the nurse is about to shoot Michael. She says, "Michael, this is for Dr. Loomis," and then she's out of ammo, and at first I'm laughing my ass off, then I get some mad secondhand embarrassment. I'm like, "Michael, please kill this woman. She has disrespected the name of of Loomis. Please kill this woman. Please kill her. Kill this woman for disrespecting Dr. Loomis and by extension Donald Pleasant. Please kill her." And Michael, of course, kills her, man. Like I said, the kills in this movie were absolutely amazing, man. I love the ending where all the guys are like beating him up, and then Laurie has her like little monologue, and then Michael rises back up and he's just killing everyone. Oh, it's so badass, man. It's so fucking cool. Also, one thing I was kind of curious about, and this is the last thing I'll mention before I end the video off, was you guys might remember the trailer that we saw the Halloween mask from Halloween 3, the Jack-o'-lantern, the witch, and the skeleton. I was curious to see if they had like any sort of relevance to the actual plot itself, if we were actually going to see the company behind those masks, but no, it's literally just an Easter egg for us hardcore Halloween fans, which I wasn't too bummed out about. I only just saw Halloween 3 yesterday, so it's not like I had some mad attachment to that film, but I was kind of wondering if that was going to be have any real relevance, or it was just going to be like a little Easter egg. And up just being like a little Easter egg for us hardcore Halloween fans. But yeah, man, I think that's about everything I have to say about Halloween Kills. Obviously, I'm super excited for Halloween Ends next year. I believe is when it's coming out, I think. But yeah, man, I'm hyped. I can't wait to watch Halloween Ends next year. And yeah, man, leave your thoughts down below in the comments. You guys saw the film. Did you love it? Did you hate it? Leave it all down below, guys. And hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you like it, if you did, subscribe if you're new. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter if you like it. Links down in the description box below. And as always, come back for more. See you guys next time.